you're doing well. I thought this week, since I'm home alone until Wednesday night and I'm off uni most of the week, I've only got to go in for a practical tomorrow morning, but I've got practically the rest of the week free to work on zine related things and like art things and journaling and stuff. So I'll have a bit more time than usual to film as well, and show you a couple of things that are not just me being in uni all day. I thought I would start kind of a bit sooner in the video with a talking bit to talk about my plans for the week, and then I can sort of like check in a couple of times during the week to update you on how things are going. So I've spent the morning finishing to scan the rest of the zine. So about halfway through the month, I'd scanned every drawing that I'd made in the zine up until this point, up until this page, which I think is page 24. And then I had basically the rest of the book to finish scanning. I only finished this on Wednesday last week, but then Thursday and Friday it was raining all day, and I didn't really have any like decent lighting to be able to scan everything. So I did that this morning, and then I spent pretty much all morning polishing the scans. That always takes up a long time because I don't scan things, I rather photograph things because I don't have a very good scanner, and I find that if I photograph things with the high resolution setting on my camera, things turn out a lot sharper and a lot nicer. But that then means that I have to like brighten everything up because the background doesn't turn out pure white like it does with an actual scanner, and all of that. So it always takes a while, but I spend the morning kind of pulling these together. I've started adding some of the text. It's not all done just yet. I need to go back and brighten these bits because some of them are still looking a bit grey. I'm also just kind of still going over the text. There's a few bits that I'm unsure about. There's two things that I want to redraw, this being one of them, and then this candle over here being the other. You can't see it, it's off screen. This candle over here being the other, because I just do not like the way that those two look. So I'll try to redraw them this afternoon. And then I have to come up with the text for this page as well, just to kind of get some closure to the zine, and then this is the last page. So I'm at a good point. I'm hoping to be able to order both the zine and the extras on Wednesday. So I'm also still waiting on some sample papers to arrive because I've picked the kind of paper that I want for the inside and the cover of the zine, but I realized quite late that I could order sample papers, and so I've done that and I'm waiting for them to arrive, and I'll just kind of double check that those are what I want them to be and then order everything on Wednesday. And then I still need to work on the extra bits, so I need to work on the print, the A5 print, ideally some A6 thank you cards, and then, yes, my iPad is very low battery, I'll put that in charge now. So the A5 print, ideally some A6 thank you cards related to like the style of the project, and then some small stickers, which hopefully I'll start drawing between today and tomorrow as well. I might start working on these today as well while I'm redrawing the two bits that I don't like, so I can scan everything tomorrow afternoon. And I've also, that's the other thing that I wanted to show you in here, I've also, while I was at it, started working on the digital stickers. So obviously these are not entirely finished, but the background won't be this green colour. It was just like for contrast. I've started kind of pulling some elements from the zine and turning them into sticker sheets. I've tried to kind of separate them by theme. These are a bit big. I will have to resize these and make them smaller and maybe add a couple of other elements. But I'm thinking there's going to be 6 of them. Probably be selling those as like another bundle on the shop, and that will be kind of it. I'm not drawing anything new for them specifically, but I did really like a lot of the drawings in the project, and I felt like a lot of them would make for really good sticker sheets. There they are. I planned the layouts of the sticker sheets quite early on. So there's that. I have to go, so tomorrow as I'm coming back from uni, I'm also stopping by in a couple of shops in town because I need to get some craft paper for the project. I'll see if I can find tissue paper. I want some black tissue paper for the wrapping. If I can't find it, I'll just have to order it. And I also want to stop, hopefully, in a couple of places to find some new Christmas decorations or like ornaments for the tree, because I'm very likely putting up the tree towards the end of the week. I know it's quite early. I'll probably do it on Friday or Thursday night, but I would like to do it next week at the latest, because then I'm away, so I'm at my parents for the 2 weeks of Christmas and New Year's, and so I don't get to enjoy my tree during those 2 weeks, so I want to do it early, and I do it next week, but because I'm off uni this week, it kind of just makes more sense for me to do it now, that I kind of have a bit more time. I'm also going to a local garden centre with my mum on Saturday, so I'll hopefully be able to pick up some really, really nice decorations from there as well. I try to get like 2 or 3 really nice ornaments every year, but I'll see, because I have a bit more time this week and I'm passing through town on my way back from uni tomorrow anyways, I thought I would stop by and look in the actual shops and see if I can find something nice. I also wanted to show you, I have a little bit of a journaling update. So you might know that the way that I use the back pages in the weeks is for like running lists. And I've mentioned a couple of times in the videos how I really, really just need to move into the hon at this point. I need this kind of like daily journaling. I'm very much looking forward to that. And that's kind of journaling that doesn't fit very well in my commonplace book. And so I tried to do it for a bit, but it just didn't really make sense. And so I thought I can just start doing that in the weeks instead. I have a date stamp. I can use that as my date marker, and then I can just start writing in here what I would write in the hon. And this will hopefully also, this will be a nice journaling thing, first of all. But then also, hopefully this will help me kind of try to figure out what I want to keep in here and what I want to keep in the hon, because like at this, in the hon, in my commonplace. So what I want to keep in here and eventually in the hon, and what I want to keep in my commonplace. Because like I did this spread in my commonplace the other day, but realistically this is the kind of thing that was sort of documenting my day, and it's the kind of thing that would go in here and eventually in the hon. So it's more like memory keeping rather than journaling or commonplacing. So I don't know, I thought I would kind of try this experiment and see how it goes. I'm having a good time. I don't particularly love the format of the weeks. I don't like the secret line. It's light enough to ignore, but I don't really like it. And I wouldn't use this as like my journaling bit on like the regular. But for the next couple of months until I move into the hon, I figured it's better than just like going out and buying a new notebook, because there's like, I don't need that. I'd rather just use these pages up anyways, because I won't use them otherwise, and I'm moving into the new weeks very soon anyways. I'm hoping to set that up. So I think the new week starts on the 27th. So I'm hoping to set that up in a couple of weeks. Not next week, but the one after. So that's kind of the plan at the moment. That's, I guess, what you can look forward to for the rest of the weeks. For the rest of the week, I am going to get back to drawing now. I can redraw the couple of things that I don't like from the book. Hopefully get to drawing some stickers, and then I have a really nice idea for dinner that I want to have, but I need to go and do the shopping in order to be able to make that. So that's the plan for today. Good morning, I hope you're well. Today is another at-home day. I do want to go out and go to the gym, but I'm also waiting for a package to arrive, so I think I'll wait for that to come and then go to the gym later today. Though it's always busy in the afternoon, so I'm not too excited about that. But I was too lazy to get up early this morning to go. So there's that. Still quite a busy day. I had some editing to do earlier this morning, but the main goal for the afternoon, or like the rest of the day I suppose, is to finish working on the pre-order designs. So yesterday I finished up the stickers. I really like how they came out. And the next things that I have to work on are the A5 print and the A6 thank you card. I have some ideas for that, but I haven't, like I was thinking about them this morning, but I haven't sketched everything out yet. So I think that'll be the first thing I do now. And hopefully like show you as well, so you can kind of see how those come together. And then ideally draw them before lunch. Well, I can draw them right after lunch and then scan everything and get everything ready and order the zines and the pre-order things in the afternoon. That's hopefully going to be the plan. I also have a couple of other bits to do around the house, which I've been procrastinating on for a couple of days, so I really need to get on those today. But this is the main thing because this is more time sensitive, I suppose. I would really like to do, so I was thinking for the A5 print, I'd like to do something a bit like a botanical print. I don't know if it's just going to be one design or if it's going to be like multiple designs, kind of like one of the pages in the zines, kind of like this, just with plants. Or maybe for the thank you card, I really like the idea of tickets. I love the look of tickets for things. And so I'd like to maybe do something a bit like that, or like something that might be like a business card for the shop, something like that. I'll see what I can come up with when I'm sketching things out and like looking for references and stuff. I'm not sure which plants I'd want to draw either. I feel like this would have made a good thank you card as well, but obviously it's a cover of the zine, so I'm not gonna do something similar for the thank you card as well. So I'm debating as well, maybe including the witch herself in one of the things, but I initially wanted to include her in the zine itself, like in the zine drawings, and I did a few sketches about that. And then the more I thought about it, the less I felt like it fit well into the project. And so I also really like this drawing, but the more I think about it, the less I know how to draw her, to be honest. So I don't know, unless I can come up with a really good layout for a piece that isn't too complex, I don't think I'll draw her. But it would be nice to have her just for a bit of context. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what I can come up with. I just wanted to give you like a brief update on how things are going this morning. right. I have spent the morning rewatching old Cheyenne videos and sorting out uni notes. My priority this week, as I said at the beginning, was to like get all of the Inktober stuff finished and ordered and all of that, and I've done that. I don't think I've updated you on that yet, but basically Wednesday night, really, really late, or like really, really early Thursday morning, I ordered the thank you card, the print, and the stickers for the pre-orders, which I can show you. I think you saw, I'm not sure if you saw me draw the thank you card, which will come with every zine order in general, and then you definitely saw me draw the A5 print, which I'm really, really happy with. I went a bit cross-eyed drawing all of the details, but it was a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do more design of like environments like this. So I ordered that, and then Thursday morning, when I actually got up at a decent time, I ordered the zine, which I wanted to like have another look at when I woke up in the morning to make sure everything was right, the spelling was right, everything was okay. So I've ordered that, and now we wait. The only thing that I still need to get is the tissue paper, because the place that I normally get it from doesn't have the color that I want in stock. So they told me that they're waiting for it to arrive and it should come this week, but it's still not in stock, so I'll see if early next week they have it. Otherwise I'll get it from someplace else, and then I should have everything else. I need to bring my cardstock mailers from my parents to here, because I ordered a big batch back when I closed the shop. I ordered it, and then like 2 weeks later I decided that I wanted to close the shop for a while to take a break, so I still have all of that. I also have a whole bunch of like bubble mailers that are in good condition and plastic sleeves that I've received from packages that I have gotten, and I've kept those so I can reuse them in my orders. Obviously I don't buy plastic new to use within my orders because that's not a very sustainable option, but in this case the more sustainable option is for me to like reuse that plastic instead of throwing it away. So at least for like the international orders that are going like the furthest away from me, I will be putting the zines in plastic sleeves so they don't get damaged, just because I'm kind of afraid that they will, because they have to travel so long. So just know that if there ever is any plastic within my packaging, it's reused from someplace else and I don't buy it new for packaging. Other than that, I finished my commonplace last night. Almost finished it like last night, actually finished it this morning, and then set up the new one this morning. I thought I was going to finish it last night, and then I was falling asleep, so I did it this morning. This was a weird one. I feel like it took ages to complete, like it took longer than my other ones, but really it didn't take that long. It took almost exactly 2 months. It's 2 months and a day, but it feels like it took like 3 or 4 months. But then it also, I was thinking about it and I was thinking, oh, this basically goes from like this summer, which was a bit of a weird time journaling wise, to now. And then I looked back and I was like, no, this goes from September. I finished another one in the meantime. So it also feels like it's gone really quickly in the meantime. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Anyways, I finished it up. I've started a new one. I actually need to order new notebooks after this, but this will be my 6th commonplace this year. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of the year. It would be really cool if I could start a new one on like the 1st of January alongside the haunt. That would be very satisfying, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Timeline-wise, it could work out because on a normal schedule, it takes me about a month and a half to fill up one of these, but I don't know, we'll see about that. It looks so like fresh and new. I might take a picture of that. I love seeing the difference of like a really bulky finished one and then a really like slim not started one. So that's that. I also, by the end of the year, I'm going to order new Tiana archive folders, because the one that I have is full. I managed to fit 4 commonplace books in there, and then by the end of the year, I'll have 4 more notebooks to put in there. So these 2, and then the 2 Travis Notebook Weekly Plus Memo notebooks. One is finished, but it's not archived in anything because it didn't fit. And then the other, it goes until the end of December, so there's that. And I think that's about it. I'm trying to not get too ahead of myself, but I have been journaling about potential like new projects and ideas and things that I would like to work on. So I think I'll have a sketching session at some point this weekend, maybe fill a couple of sprouts in my sketchbook. I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself to like do things super quickly or anything, but I want to make a whole bunch of new stickers before the end of the year that are kind of things that I can use in everyday journaling, because I'm thinking when I start using the Hon in January, I'll want to use a lot of stickers just because I'm filling a page a day. So I'll maybe even just use like 1 or 2 stickers per spread, but it builds up. And if I have a large selection of my own stickers that I can print and reprint whenever I need, that will be very helpful. And I don't like, obviously I love supporting other artists, but it does get expensive to keep buying stickers. So I'd like to use a mixture of other people's and my own stickers. And while I'm designing new stickers, I'd like to do something that is both very like cozy and like slightly magical themed, but also things that it makes sense for me to stick with everything and with everyday entries. I don't know if I'm making sense. I have an idea in my head, and I'll show you in the next weeks as I work on it, I suppose. But yeah, another finished commonplace. On to number 6. I do actually need to add, so I don't know if you remember, I made an archiving segment in a video at some point, and I used Megan Rhiannon's archiving stickers, both on the Traveler's Notebook archive folder and inside the commonplaces, so I need to stick that on as well. So this is just ready to be put in a folder eventually, and I think I'll go back to working on lectures now. I've done 2, which were really, really long ones, and I think I'm hoping to be able to do 4 more shorter ones today, which will be a good amount for today. It's a lot, like 6 in a day is a lot to do, but I am very behind, and I would kind of like to get back to uni on Monday feeling a bit more like I've caught up with something, at least, because it's difficult to keep up every day when you have like 6 or 8 hours of lectures, and then you come home and you're like, okay, I have 4 lectures to sort out now, and it just doesn't happen. But I wouldn't want to have like 30 that I was behind on to do during the Christmas holidays. I'd like to actually rest for a bit before my exam session in January, so there's that. Lots of like future thinking for that, but it's just how it is. Anyways, I hope you've had a good week. I am very excited and a little scared to be waiting for everything to be manufactured now. Obviously it's really scary to like put it out and then just have to wait and have no control over like how it comes out after that point. Like, I've done what I can. I just hope it all turns out well. We'll see. I am very excited about the project. It was such a fun project to make, and I cannot wait to get to packaging and stuff, and to obviously have people receive theirs. So very excited about that. I hope you've had a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.